Just wondering whether to have all my meals at once today. I wouldn't mind having the steak here, but last time I had an expensive meal, and it really just wasn't worth it. Excuse me. What's my beef with Joe? I'll tell you the first beef with him. Well, he's full of horse shit and horse medicine. But I saw him one day, and a comedian, a stand-up comedian, was doing his set, and Joe Rogan went up to this stand-up comedian and started fucking hassling this comedian while he was trying to do his fucking act. Joe Rogan's a big, strong guy, and the guy he was picking on was a lot smaller. Joe Rogan would not have fucking done that if it was The Rock that was doing the fucking stand-up. People like that are fucking cowards. That's my beef with Joe Rogan. Does that explain it? He accused this comedian of using other people's jokes. So what? A lot of people do it. That's why I don't like Joe Rogan, because he's full of fucking shit. And now he's encouraging people to take fucking horse medicine. And the hospitals in fucking Oklahoma are full of fucking idiots that are having problems with having taken fucking horse medicine. You want to have you got a comeback for that? Of course, those people that listen to Joe Rogan are fucking idiots. So maybe he's doing us all a favour by getting rid of a few of these fucking idiots. Yeah, well, like I said, Joe Rogan's a strong individual, probably got a good immune system. And it's more likely to do with his fucking immune system that he's got better. But telling people, because even the manufacturers of this, is it Invertacine, I can't remember the name, but it begins something like that. The manufacturers of this, they say no way, shape or form has this medicine got anything to do with fucking COVID. Get it good. It could be. But if he does die, who was that other fat cunt who made, who got a Congressional Medal of Honor, fucking Trump's mouthpiece on the radio? So it's either fucking chicken covered in garlic, roasted garlic, with cabbage maybe, or a little cheese and hamburger. What do you reckon? The chicken is a little bit cheaper. The chicken sounds supreme. Right then, let's go with the chicken. I haven't had this before. Well, that's been.
はい、お待たせしました。
これ小さいの方。
はい、小さい方。一口チキンステーキですね。
お願いします。
はい、ランチタイムなのでライスかパンつくんですけど、つけます？
Is that tada?
ただライスかパン。
I'll try. I'll go with the pan.
パン、はい、かしこまりました。じゃあ待ってください。
Just I don't want
伝
to.
票ってありましたね。ごめんなさい。
I don't want to really bring bad luck on myself, and I really wouldn't want to see Joe Rogan die. But if he did, it would be a great statement for all the rest of the idiots. But does America need these idiots? I'll tell you what. I've got a friend on Facebook, and he owns a training farm for racers. I'm going to ask his opinion. I think the best thing, if you don't want to catch it, if you go to a football game, don't go to a football game, and if you do go to a football game or a concert, put a fucking mask on. I am guessing that this next year is going to be worse than the last 12 months. Pick to find die first. Well, 2 of them are already dead. I don't think maybe Osama bin Laden wasn't such a bad guy. He always remembers my kids' birthdays. She took my fucking drink. I mean, Hitler, if they'd have just took him into the art school, probably no Second World War. Well, we never do we? Wasn't popular in those days. So it's 4 years. So it's was it 5 or 6 years since he went? They're both pretty bad, aren't they? Maybe ISIS are the worst ones. They're the best worst ones because they really did some horrible things. Even worse than the Taliban. But my favourite terrorist group is definitely the United States of America, because they've created more terror. Then again, it could be England, because maybe England created more terror when they were going around the world. Spain, another good terror group. Belgium, they say the King of Belgium was pretty bad. The worst, hasn't Donald Trump already been voted the worst? But you've just had so many. I can only go on present day history, can't I? In a lot of countries in the Far East, tyrants get into power. In America, idiots get into power. Greta Thunberg, well, she should take her complaints to China. Look, it seems to me that she was just after a fucking boating trip to fucking New York, if you ask me. That's all she was interested in. Get on that fucking boat, that's it. It's something she dreamed of since she was a little kid. She wanted to be like her Viking ancestors. But the strange thing about all this global warming, what they say is it can be sorted out just by planting trees. So that's what they should do. Kill countries that are fucking destroying trees and forests and plant trees like crazy. Because now in England, we're fucking killing all these industries. What are they going to do for fucking jobs? They're killing the car industry. But she'll be 18 soon. I'd shag her. I would make her angrier than Donald Trump did. Murderface, you could be right. Because in Japan, young men aren't interested in women anymore. But there was a great experiment carried out, I think it was in the 1970s maybe, and it was this American scientist, and what he did, he put together 600 mice in a massive city. And these mice wanted for nothing. They were fed, they had entertainment, titty bars, everything. And the thing was, it's like today's society in a lot of cases, because they didn't want for anything. And so they were, they had too much. And they all started splitting up. They started splitting up into like incels. And they didn't want to deal with other mice. And after a while, this mice society died because they got everything they wanted. And this is what is happening to the human society. Well, definitely in the West. You know, you can see them complaining about everything. People are afraid to say anything. People are afraid to make jokes. You know, it's getting more and more difficult. And now we can't even kiss because of the fucking COVID. In Japan, young men are getting used to keeping all their money to themselves, playing on their video games, same in the West. They're interested in games. They're interested in games on the internet. That's what they're interested in. There's no... Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's just what I was saying. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yes, like I think a young man definitely wants to outdo his father. And you see, with my father, he was an alcoholic criminal. And it wasn't very easy. I was 16, I'd already done better than my dad because I got a fucking full-time job. 17, I was the bowling champion of England. 18, I went down to work down the coal mines. 20, I bought a house and I took in my own fucking grateful brothers. So I'd already surpassed what my dad had done at like fucking 20 years old. So now if you look at George Bush, So if you look at George Bush, it was the opposite. Because his dad was a war hero. His dad was the leader of the CIA. He couldn't surpass his dad. So you just got a fucking idiot in office. Just like drinking, shagging librarians.
私は解説試験して ケーキでランチセットパンです。
Thank you.
熱いですのでお気をつけください。
So what you? Tell me, would we, could we? Fucking pissed it down this morning here. My second meal of the day. If you don't include the yogurt. This Barbara Streisand. Can you have a look at this? Oi! Ira. Yamete kudasai. Fucking kid's banging his legs against the chair, you know, like they do on airplanes. Save some money. Wait for the next crash. Don't buy Bitcoin. Buy shares where you get something back. If I'd have bought Bitcoin like fucking 100,000 for $1 before he got famous, I'd like it. For example, some companies, they've got like free tickets. I used to have shares in a company called Aquascutum clothing company, and I could go in the day before the sale and buy clothes at a massive discount. So something that gives you some kind of value other than something that pays dividends. No. The last time I invested in Ethereum when it was fucking, what was it? Fucking, I had 21 coins, something like that, and I told this fucking idiot, whatever you do, don't sell. So fucking 3 weeks later, he fucking sold them. The only thing on my mind now is staying alive. I'm even wondering whether I should come into places like these. But consider this. What if he didn't even take it and he's just saying that to get some fucking money from the company? Maybe people should ask him that. Is he being paid? No, yeah, I realise that. I'm only kidding. Maybe you're just saying what people want to hear. The only drugs I've taken really is some that was put in food. When I was at a party in LA and a party in New Zealand. It's not a lot of fun. Why do you like Joe Rogan? Do you agree with his advice? Maybe that's something they all did at the parties because they just, all Americans just assume that everybody takes fucking drugs. As far as I know, he's not really dead. But if he really took that drug, he could be. Well, it's a drug to deworm horses. Horses for courses. No, but I'm quite sure that a lot of people know that there are in the last 20 or 30 years, people have been taking fucking horse drugs. Do I earn money from YouTube? No, not really. And when what little I do earn, they stop fucking 20%. They're taking 20% tax. I was watching Tina Fey the other night. She was talking about that 37%, only 37% of Americans that leave high school at 18 can read sufficiently. All right, which is it's terrible, you know. Yeah, I think you can. I think if you've got about 300,000, 400,000 subscribers, you can make a living. All right, geek. The channel's been going fucking 12 years. And over that time, the people that used to watch it don't, because the videos don't reach them. And they just get, I'm sure that everybody's fucking fed up with me now. And anyone who's been on this length of time. Is it? I mean, joyful. I had the buffet at lunch today. That's why it's not buffering. Because he got fucked and lost his job in Japan. So who was that? Abroad in Japan? No, I don't think he lost his job. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah. Oh, no. No, well, he studied at university, and then he came here. He's makes some interesting videos, but he's not funny. The Japanese Prime Minister lost his job. Yeah, but people generally manage to find jobs. I'm not sure what's happening now though, because it's got a little bit more difficult because there's not many classroom jobs. And Peter said from Tokyo that Thanks, Terry. That's comforting. Yeah, they said it's increasing in Tokyo. Then again, because of the fucking COVID. Which guy? Yeah, I don't think he lost his job. But it doesn't mind. He makes good videos anyway, so. But people like him are very rare, so like I say, he studied film when he was in England, I think. Yeah, it just, one of the quickest, in the last few years, one of the quickest I saw was a guy that started doing videos on vape shops. This channel took off really quick, so it's just spotting a new. Yeah. There's a guy in England now that goes around. It looks like a famous personality, Peter Kay, a comedian, and he goes around takeaways. And now famous people are asking him to come to their shop and eat. He puts a table up outside the shop. Oh no! Like I said, he makes good videos. The brother in Japan. Oh, but this channel wasn't. It was in America. Well, maybe I should knock around Boundless more. But didn't that Joe Rogan channel go to? I can't understand how it fucking was worth that much money. How the fuck is PewDiePie? Is it? Maybe over the years PewDiePie might have earned that much money. No, PewDiePie. Yeah, I can't see how it's worth it. But I guess it must be worth it to them. That's when you get that much money, you've got to be careful with your health. You know, there's nothing like getting like 100 million and then fucking dying like a few months later. Hello, Tomzu. You know, there was a woman in Northern Ireland, she died recently. She won £27 million on the English British lottery. She gave a lot of her money away to her relatives, and she gave even 5,000 to her neighbours on the street. She bought a big mill to change it into like a massive home, and then after people started fucking firebombing the fucking mill, and it looks like she might have killed herself. She says she's never been so unhappy because she won the lottery. She won the lottery. Like I'd only give money to maybe mine. No, she's dead. She died the other day. I think you're thinking about good eyesight, not eyesight. And it's 2021. I know, Terry. Yeah, there was this Japanese guy many years ago. He won a lot of money on the lottery, and he ended up giving it away because he lost all his friends. I think I just helped out 1 or 2 nieces in England. That's it's not good news, that, pal, is it? First week and you hate it. Just don't tell them that you've got a YouTube channel. Just don't tell them your YouTube thing. Oh, really? Wow. Is it the same name? You've got to be careful with you say dodgy things now on. Is that boy all right? Oh, no, it's okay. Hey? I thought I can have 10,000 followers if you've been on it since 2008. Okay, easy questions for you. Who are the biggest arseholes? Twitterers or Redditors? What do you think, geek? Who are the biggest arseholes? Or YouTubers? Redditors. Faith. You've got to have faith. And faith at a local Catholic church got a lot of sex. Yeah, who does that? I guess is it Twitterers that complain about famous people? They say really nasty things about them. And Zen Parody TV. Is that Japan? Is that the Australian? I started a video I started a video talking about imitating him. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, hello. Salam alaikum. Is this the last time I saw anything about that guy? He was YouTube had stopped people. YouTube had stopped his comments on his channel or something. Did he sort that out? Yeah, I just found him very, very boring, that guy. But sometimes you can't, you know. Oh, sorry, who did you send an email to? To the Japan channel. What did you say to him? Kill yourself. Or did you say, hey guys? Send him a COVID handkerchief. These two young kids in the corner are rocking it out. What was it? What was his video about? I'll take you for a walk. I've got to get a drink. I'm even going to put my mask on. Hang on. Without exemption. That's the mask. That is the mask rules in this place. This is what happens when I put the mask on. I can't fucking see. And every highway. A nice cup of tea. This is my favourite machine. That's the soup bar. I complained the other week because instead of pressing hot tea, I pressed peach tea. Hey, so last night, after watching something, I was encouraged, and I had 2 or 3 non-alcoholic beers. I can't drink those as well because they keep me up night pissing as well. So that wasn't very good. Yeah, Paul Logan's still alive. Yeah, he looks fucking shit on. I think he had a lot of fucking surgery. But watch his his Oscar speech. His Oscar. He did a speech at the Oscars before he won. It was very funny. Was that information about Japan, was it? Quickly Down Under. I've never heard of that one. This is what I hate about governments. Paul Hogan with those two films, Crocodile Dundee and Crocodile Dundee 2. They say he brought over $400 million into the Australian economy. And how did the fucking government repay him fucking many years later? They started fucking about with him for tax. And he brought in $400 million to the Australian economy. They're cunts, aren't they? There's this morning, yeah, putting the shrimp on the violin, mate. There was a woman who works for the American Treasury Department. She tried to point out that the fucking banks were fucking laundering money. So she went through all the correct channels. Those above her did nothing. They fucking just ignored it, shoved it under the carpet table. And so she sent out, gave information to Buzz Video or something like that. And so countries around the world started to use this information and started to tighten down these things. So good morning, Kent. So they shouldn't. So what they did, they took her to court for releasing fucking information. She tried to do it the right way. So now she had to defend herself. She lost the fucking house. She lost the job, and she got a 6-month jail sentence. So I put it on my YouTube, on my Facebook this morning. I put on the link to her. So I sent her $30, and so I think she deserves help, this woman. So if you can look it up and maybe send her a few dollars, because she really is a good person. Did I just swear in the last minute or two? Because maybe these young kids are repeating my words. Start swearing. I just heard one of them said fucking like. He's a commentator. I don't know if it's husband and wife, but they're both. Not only have they got out their fucking their iPads, he's got his fucking his iPhone out as well. Last night I started watching a good film called Clickbait, set in California. I watched about 4 episodes. It was really good. And a member of the American dynasty is in it, Zoe Kazan. Oh, he's got it all, car crashes. It's got spoiled kids in it. You couldn't get more American than that. I'm gonna really fucking film my face. Cake.
チーズケーキ、はい、かしこまりました。少々お待ちください。
But with with California's great weather, it's gonna even people with jobs live on the streets in California, man. They need the Taliban to come and round up all the greedy landlords. That could be a good question for the internet. If the Taliban could give swift justice to overcharging landlords, would you let them into California and New York? Are you closer to San Francisco than LA? I knew you were gay. How big is the studio apartment? How many rooms in that, geek?
チーズケーキお待たせしました。
I remember we had this cheesecake with a decent sized strawberry with it. Yeah, so now and again they put something on the internet about New York. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's pretty close, yeah. 30 miles. When I was working for Uber, I was in this massive building in Nagoya. And it's a beautiful building, like when you go into the building, the bottom floor is just absolutely massive. Now the strange thing about this building was everybody I saw greeted me. They're just like konnichiwa, konnichiwa, and it was really strange. It could have been a sect or something like that. They probably came over for the ketamine. Have you moved apartments as well, Terry? Is that $10,000 a year? Yeah, that's Tokyo. Tokyo used to be 50,000 yen a month for a car parking space. In Nagoya, it's about 15,000 yen. In this area, it's about 5,000 yen. Cheapest, it can be 3,000 yen per month. $4,000. What? $4,000 a month for a fucking car parking space. Looks like you've won the prize, Terry. Fucking hell. That's something wrong there. Oh, I forgot you're in Kansas. I thought I'm thinking you're in fucking Florida. Why is it so expensive in fucking Kansas? Isn't that the fucking fuck up city of America? Why is it that what is KU? Kansas University. It sounds more FU than KU. What's this? What? Kansas doesn't usually have the reputation for having a lot of clever people in Kansas. Are you sure you got those fucking prices right? Why don't you just get So I'm guessing then, if you rent an apartment with a parking space, it's very fucking expensive. Now I did that. I am 52 using it as a parking space. $6,000 fucking dollars a month. And that's for a studio. That's fucking expensive. As a CIA agent, ex-CIA agent said, the next revolution in America would be against the rich. So where are the tenants coming from? So all these college kids, are they from all over the country then? When you say East Indians, do you mean from India? Is it these fuckers that are forcing the prices up? Just open up a Chinese restaurant, Terry.
失礼します。今日はランチは土曜日です。また決まったら声かけてください。
how much am I paying water? That's really. Yeah, I bumped into one in Nagoya like he was a bit fucking Larry. Come from Hong Kong. So all the foreigners have driven the prices up. Oh. Maybe that's why all the Americans are fucking beating up on the Asians. Good idea, Terry. But they probably crash it up though. Yeah, we got the laws where you, is it legal in Kansas? So can you sell it? Is it legal to sell it though? Can you get away with selling it? Well, there you go. That's in your business. That's how to get your parking space. You can. Looks like being taken to that weed yourself, Terry. Right, guys, I think I'm gonna close up. I think I've got a lot of pooping to do. But right, guys, see you later. Thanks for chatting, calling in, and the new people, if you're still there, take care. See you later.